Greetings, programmers. In this episode, what I would like to do is answer a question that I've been getting a lot from several people, and that was, how do you get your character to face in multiple directions? So I'm starting here with some graphics that I've created, and specifically the one we're looking at is this dinosaur. It's my attempt at a lizard kaiju. It came out more cute than fierce, but this will be the image that we're going to use, and you'll see that I have 4 different ones. I have a dino that's facing down or towards the screen, one that's facing up or away from the screen, one to the left, and one to the right. And what we're going to see is how we can put those images into our program and then control them so when I move the character in a direction, it looks like it's facing in that direction. So let's go ahead and look at the code about how I would do this. Now do remember, you do have to have these images in the same folder as your code, so make sure that you put them in there. I already have a copy of those with my code. What I have here is a basic PYGAME program. I have some color set. I am setting the background color to cyan for this one so that we can see that green dinosaur a little bit better. And then I do have a rectangle defined for this player. Unfortunately, it is not defined correctly. If you go and watch my object collision detection, you'll see that the way we load it is slightly different to ensure that that collision detection happens correctly. Basically what you want to do is load the rectangle from the image so that it has the correct width and height. Since we're not doing collision detection on this, it's not important or necessary to do that for this example. But if you wanted to use this in a program with collision detection, you would want to take this. So for example, I would take this code, I would cut it and paste it down here, and then get the rectangle from the player image. So let's say player image dot get rectangle so that it had the correct width and height. And then I would also want to reset the player's location. So player dot center equals, and let's go ahead and put it in the middle of the screen. There you go. Alright, so and just I need to test this because there we go. So I'm in the center of the screen. Very good, very good. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to show you how we can take those images, and you'll see that I loaded each image separately. So I have the dino left is stored in a variable called left, all capitals. Dino right is one called right. Up is stored in up, and down is stored in down. And then I've created a variable called player image. And to start off with, I'm getting the image from the down variable and storing it as my current player image. And so that means by default my player will be facing down. Okay, I do have basic keyboard controls here so I can move the character around the screen, and then I'm filling in with that color again. I'm filling it with that cyan color, and then I'm blitting my player to the screen. Okay, so here's the question then, is when I move, how do I change the image to be the correct image? Well, you'll notice that I'm keeping the current player image in this variable called player image. And I have the images for left, right, up, and down in variables called left, right, and up and down. So if I go to my keyboard controls, after I move the player, what I can do is I can change the image here. So I'm going to change my player image to be whatever the image is for that direction. So if I'm moving in the negative y direction, that means that I'm moving up. Okay. If I'm moving positive y direction, I'm moving down. Okay. Let's see, if I'm moving negative x direction, that means I am moving to the left. And in positive x direction, I am moving to the right. Okay, so now when I run this, you'll see when I push to the right, I face right. I push to the left, I face left. Push up, I face away from you. Push down, I face towards you. Okay, and that's it. That's all there is to it. So just by loading multiple images and then tying them when you change the keyboard controls, you too can have a character that faces in the correct direction. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that you can use it in your programs to create some interesting effects. And I can't wait to hear about what you do. So have fun programming.